Hello and welcome to From the Source, where we bring you insights directly from builders, architects, and engineers shaping our products at Acceldata. This series is designed to help you, whether you are already a customer or exploring our solutions, to quickly understand what's new, why it matters, and how it can create value for your business. My name is Vivek and I lead product marketing at Acceldata. Today I'm joined by our guest Ravi. Ravi is Senior Engineering Manager at Acceldata. We'll be talking about the latest ODP releases and the exciting updates they deliver. So, welcome, Ravi. Welcome to From the Source, and thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me, Vivek. I'm really excited to share what's new in ODP 3361-1 and 3362-1, the latest releases on the ODP.
Sure. So, before we get into the details of this releases, could
Mhm.
you give us a quick overview of ODP, Open Data Platform, what it is, and the problem it solves?
Certainly. So, ODP, as its name suggests, Open Data Platform. This is an Excel Data's enterprise-grade distribution of open source big data components. It brings together processing, storage, orchestration, and security into one unified platform, fully tested, certified, and supported. So this reduces complexity for enterprises. Instead of them managing dozens of open source projects separately, they get one integrated distribution that works out of the box. So ODP runs seamlessly across on-premises, cloud, and hybrid environments. This allows customers to modernize their data ecosystem, support real-time analytics, and AIML workflows, and they can rely on an enterprise platform built for stability and security.
So a lot of companies try to build or at least have thought to, bring something of this sort of their own. So how is OTP different from the do-it-yourself approach they take?
Okay, in the do-it-yourself approach or the DIY setups, right? What team does right now is they spend months integrating open source projects and constantly chasing upgrades. With ODP, everything is pre-integrated, certified, and enterprise ready. That means faster time to value, reduced risk, and less operational overhead.
Okay. So now that we have covered what ODP is, let's talk about this release. So when you and your team started planning them, what were the key focus areas for you?
Correct. So when we start planning for this release, right? So we anchored our work around four major themes, guided by where the current market is heading and how we can best enable our customer to succeed. First, modernization of infrastructure. We wanted to ensure enterprise can keep pace with the latest operating systems, databases, and standards. ODP is now fully certified and future ready. Now, the second, which we considered, was accelerated analytics and querying. So organization increasingly need ultra fast interactive analytics at a scale. So we have expanded our ODP's capabilities to deliver exactly that level of performance. Now the third one, which every enterprise need right now, is AIML workflow support. So with more enterprise operationalizing their data science models, our focus was on simplifying how team build, manage, and deploy machine learning models in production. And the fourth one, and the very important one, which every enterprise needs, that is security, stability, and the performance at a scale. So for most of the mission critical workload, trust is everything. We have invested heavily this quarter on these two releases to strengthen the platform, improving reliability and ensuring enterprise grade security.
That strong set of priorities, but often we see companies struggle with these areas, either trying to stitch together open source projects themselves or relying on platforms that lag behind on certifications on security. So how does OTP stand out compared to these alternatives?
That's a very good point, Vivek. So, do it yourself or the lagging platform often leave customers exposed to whether it's delayed certification, unpatched vulnerabilities, or gaps in performance at a scale. So, with ODP, we deliver these capabilities fully certified. enterprise ready, and integrated under one platform. That means customer don't have to choose between speed and safety to get both.
Great. So now that we have covered the broader themes, let's move into the part our audience will be most interested in. Can you share the top highlights from this ODP releases, what they are and what value they bring for our customers?
Absolutely. So we have stretched this highlight into five key areas. The first one, modernization and infrastructure. That means your platform should be certified on the latest stable OSS and even the latest databases. So we have this release certified on RHEL 9 and Ubuntu 22 with support on Oracle Database 19c. Now, in this particular release, we have also certified Uzi on JDK 11, which is currently not even supported in open source. So this provides our customer leverage to run the Uzi workflows even on JDK 11. And even our Ambari is migrated to systemd services. So what it does, this creates a future-proof foundation, ensuring smoother upgrades and easier migration for enterprises.
So upgrading OS, databases, orchestration tools is usually one of the most painful areas for enterprises. How does ODP make this easier compared to a DIY setup?
So with DIY, each component upgrade can be disruptive and risky, trust me. So with ODP, these are fully certified, tested, and supported together. That means enterprise can modernize with confidence without costly downtime and migration headaches.
Okay, so that's the first one, modernization and infrastructure. What's next?
Correct. The second one is accelerated analytics and querying. So you'll ask me what exactly that means. So that means now we have the integration of Apache Pinot and Trino with this release plus ClickHouse for ultra fast OLAP workloads. So this delivers faster insights, sub-second query performance, and richer BI experiences. This positions ODP strongly even against our cloud native competitors.
But many teams try to stitch together tools like Trino, Pino, ClickHouse themselves. So how does ODP give them an edge here?
So when you say that every team tries to stitch this together, right? So when we stitch these components manually, right, often the performance tuning and compatibility issues eat up a lot of engineering time. Now with ODP, we deliver these tools pre-integrated and optimized for enterprise use. That means no more performance tuning required, no more compatibility issue, and faster analytics and less overhead.
Okay. So that's the second one, accelerated analytics and querying. So what's the next one?
The other one is AI ML workflow management. So to achieve this, we have integrated two new components into our stack with this release, which is Jupyter Hub for collaborative notebooks and MLflow for the whole AI ML workflow lifecycle management. So these capabilities makes it easier for teams to track experiment, deploy ML models, and scale workflows in production.
So a lot of these platforms say they support AI ML workflows. What's different about ODP's approach?
So most platform require custom integration work to make this tool production ready, right? So it's not a direct plug and play. So in ODP, Jupyter Hub and MLflow are built in, pre-integrated, secure, and enterprise tested. That means teams can go from prototype to production without fragile setup.
Okay. So that's the third one, AI ML workflow management. What's next?
The fourth one is storage and reliability. So now we have Kudu certified and Ozone, which is for the object storage on ODP with a stronger S3 compatibility. So updates to Delta Lake, Iceberg, and Hoodie as well. Plus, we have the new HBase Spark connector available on ODP. So together, all these enhancements provide flexible, reliable, and high performance storage options. Now, the HBase connector in particular allows a Spark application to directly read and write to HBase tables. That simplifies ETL, enable real-time analytics, and reduce data movement overhead.
So storage is always a big challenge, especially when multiple open source components are involved. How does
Mhm.
TP simplify this?
So, in open source, connectors often lack enterprise support and can break under production workload, which is something which you don't expect from an enterprise software. Now, ODP certifies, optimizes, and support these components together. Enterprise can trust them to deliver consistent performance at a scale.
Okay. So that's the fourth one, storage and reliability. Do you have any other highlights which this new ODP release brings?
Yes, and that's the most important one, which any enterprise cares about. That is security and platform hardening. So, with these latest releases, what we have done is we have fixed over 2100 CVs across the stack, along with upgrades to Hive, Kafka, Spark, Taze, NiFi, Phoenix, and Zeppelin. So, these updates results in a more secure, stable, and enterprise-ready platform. They reduce the security review cycle, boost compliance confidence, and accelerate adoption in mission critical environments. I'll give you an example. Like, I'm happy to mention that we have implemented this release for one of the biggest US telecom companies, where it helped in major reduction of overall infosec clearance cycle. That means faster deployment and faster procurement.
That's great to see that's already deployed and unlocking a lot of value for our customers. But security reviews can slow down adoption dramatically. So how does OTP help customers here compared to a DIY platform?
So DIY teams simply can't keep up with thousands of CVs. They will hardly target like critical or the most one which is reported by the customers or their in-house PUs, right? Now with ODP, the platform comes pre-hardened and tested. This shortens the security audits with the infosec teams, build compliance and confidence and trust within the product, and speed up the enterprise deployment.
Okay, great. That's the fifth one, security and platform hardening. So I think now we have covered a good set of major enhancements. So amazing. Thanks a lot for walking us through. Now we have seen the big ticket picture. Let's talk about the smaller things. We very often these minor enhancements make a big difference day to day. Would you like to call out some of these updates, the ones you think really improves everyday experience of our users?
Certainly, Vivek. So beyond the major pillars of these releases, which I highlighted earlier, right? The 4.1. Now we have delivered several improvements that enhance everyday usage. For example, now Ambari has been modernized with systemd services. What it does is this improves reliability, compatibility, and maintainability across distributions while keeping Ambari future-proof. The second, custom auth to local mapping in Kudu. This is something which is not even available in the open source Kudu. This gives admins more flexibility for authentication and simplifies access control in Kerberais environments with Kudu. Its enhancement is still under development in open source, as I mentioned, but ODP users get it now. Consistent password encryption across the stack. So where open source left gaps, we have filled them with uniform encryption, ensuring stronger protection for sensitive credentials. And the other one is optimization in Spark and Hive. So these delivers more efficient query execution and better performance overall. So individually, these may seems like smaller steps, but together they create a smoother, faster, and more reliable experience for teams running ODP every single day.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. In open source, these kind of smaller fixes and updates often get delayed or overlooked, but it's great to see ODP pulls them together and makes them available right away so the customers see the benefit immediately. Now, great that we have walked through both the major highlights and smaller enhancement in this latest release of ODP. But before we close, I would love to hear your perspective. Out of all these updates, which one excites you the most, or is there anything behind the scenes about this release you would like to share?
So Vivek, all of these updates are impressive and much needed for the enterprise customers right now. They reflect customer request and align with the market is heading currently. That said, if I had to pick one, the ClickHouse integration stands out the most. It delivers massive performance gains and gives enterprise a completely new way to run real-time analytics at a scale. So behind the scene, it required a lot of collaboration across multiple engineering teams to ensure enterprise readiness. It's a feature we are particularly proud of, and we are confident customer will see huge value from it.
Fantastic. Thanks, Ravi, for sharing all these insights. For everyone watching, I'm sure you have gained a clear perspective on this latest ODP release and the value it brings. If you are an existing customer, feel free to reach out to your support manager for more details. And if you are exploring ODP, you can visit our website, acceldata.io/open data platform to learn more. And from there, if you want to book, you will be able to book a free consultation with one of our experts directly. So thanks a lot, Ravi. Thank you.
Thanks again, Vivek, for having me. It's been a pleasure sharing these updates with you and with the customers. I'm excited to see how our customer leverage these new features and improvement in ODP to accelerate their analytics and simplify workflows and strengthen their data platform. We look forward to supporting their success every step of the way. Thank you.
That's it for today's episode of From the Source. Stay tuned for the next one, where we'll continue bringing you updates and insights like this straight from the builders, architects, and engineers shaping our products at Axel Data. Thank you.